afraid if I'm stop talking, go ahead and say anything.
I like to talk about like a two-sport athlete or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you go up there and tell him to get my headset? I'll speak over there.
All right, hello and welcome inside West Carrollton High School for tonight's MVCC Junior Varsity Game of the Week, presented by Minuteman Press Kettering. It'll be the Piqua Indians taking on the West Carrollton Pirates as Piqua won the opening tip. Jared Bergstrom joined by Ben Carpenter for the call tonight.
Thank you for having me here. It's my first time ever doing this. I'm a student here at West Carrollton. I'm excited to commentate my first game.
Piqua's going to launch a 3-0, but net, that looks like that was number 30 for the Indians. I did not have a 30 on my roster, so we will work on that. That pull-up jumper is no good by Josh Benson for the Pirates. West Carrollton, long inbound pass into the backcourt to Jason Madickies. Feeds it down low to number 10, Mikey Gomes. That three is short on the far side of the court by number 24, Kamari Davis.
The Pirates are trying to break down Piqua's 2-3 zone, getting those passes out for the three-point shot.
Out of bounds, it's going to go to the Pirates, so a turnover there for the Indians. Looked like that might have went off the foot of Drake Owen for the Indians. Madickies gets it back at the top of the key. Swings it over to Davis. Baseline drive, pull-up jumper is up and good for Josh Benson for the Pirates.
Only a sophomore and starting on this JV team making immediate impact.
Another three attempt here. That one left of target for the Indians. Madickies kicks to Benson. He launches a three, buries it in the corner, and West Carrollton has their first lead of the game.
They are starting to finally break this 2-3 zone, hitting these corner threes, and they're falling.
Benson has all 5 points for the Pirates here early. That shot might have been tipped on the way up. Looks like the ref's going to call a foul underneath.
And these Pirates, Coach Jackson likes to teach them playing aggressive man defense.
Foul was on number 4, Bryson Jones for the Pirates. That's going to put the Indians at the line shooting 2. See a shot from our floor camera and then to our backboard camera. Second one rims out. Jones comes away with the rebound. Madickies kicks it over in the corner. Three attempt and drilled there by Kamari Davis.
Kamari Davis is probably the best three-point shooter on this Pirates team. Very proficient from beyond the arc.
Pirates have made back-to-back threes on back-to-back possessions. Feeding it down low to Colt Belt. And I think he might have been fouled again, and he's going to go back. I didn't think he was in the act of shooting, but
Thought number
yes,
10 his arms
referees say he was. So he's going to go back to the line to shoot 2 more. That foul was on number 10, Mikey Gomes, for the Pirates.
His free throw no good.
Now you've got, I believe, all 5 just switched for the.
I think the only player remaining is Jones of the Pirates.
So 4 come off and 4 new ones come on. Belt misses both. As Brandon Foster had come up with the rebound. Foster tries to feed it into the middle. Baseline jumper is up and no good by Zayden Allen. Just inside the three-point line shot, no good there for Kevin Davis Jr.
That's normally Kevin's hot spot, is that corner mid-range shot.
Turnover here for the Indians.
Good layup made, Brandon Foster.
Layup there for Foster in transition.
Playing this really aggressive man defense by the Pirates. Banks it in off the rim.
That 3 was up and good. Foster kicks it back up top to Jones.
The Pirates trying to set up a play here.
Foster feeds it in, kicks it back up top. There's a 3 attempt and rattled home by Dexter Pitts.
A lot of passes being made by the Pirates trying to break that zone. And it works there for them.
Puts the Pirates back up 6. As they've hit 3 of their 4 threes they've taken. Now you see Jones taking a little bit of time off the clock.
Pickle running this high 2-3 zone.
Jones passes off at the free throw line. Shot is up and good. I believe that was number 3, Davis Jr. for the Pirates.
Davis likes to use that backboard a lot of the times, making it off there to get the bucket.
Almost a turnover there for the Indians. Trying to feed it down low.
They got to be more careful with their passes, especially against this West Carrollton defense.
That's going to be the second on Jones. Now West Carrollton, or Piqua, switches out 4 players at once too. 40.5 seconds left here. Piqua inbounds it right in front of the Pirates bench. Stolen away by Jones.
Oh.
And Jones is fouled on the way up.
Jones, an extremely tough player. Plays linebacker for the football team. All NVL honors. He can show his toughness trying to get up there for the layup.
Jones makes the first, and this actually was Carrollton's first trip to the free throw line this quarter. Jones gets the second one to roll in, and Jones will check out.
Mikey Gomez subbed in for Jones.
30 seconds left here in the first quarter. West Carrollton leading by 10. I think that one is going to be on Gomes. That'll be his second.
Seems he got him with the elbows. He was trying to get past him.
Actually, it was on 13. It was Kendall Shrivers. Pickle gets it into number 5. Tannehill Johnson.
That'll go. Kamari Davis coming in for Brandon Foster.
14.5 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pick was set to inbound. 10 seconds left. Floater is up and no good, but an offensive rebound. 3 at the buzzer will count, and that is how the first quarter will end. Take a look here at the replay, as that was, I believe,
Ladies and gentlemen, the West Carrollton Athletics
Tannehill Johnson hit that 3.
Good way to end the quarter for the Piqua Indians. Maybe it could be the jump start they need to get back into this game.
See, we're going to take a look in here of the West Carrollton huddle. West Carrollton jumped out to a 12-point lead early, but slowly saw it dwindle under 10. What do the Pirates have to do to build that lead back up?
Well, I think the Pirates got to do what they're doing at first. They got to get a lot of passes and get these open threes breaking down the zone. They stopped doing that towards the end of the quarter, and that's why they slowed down on offense. And Piqua doing a great job getting around the man defense and breaking the full court press that the JV Pirates are known for doing.
Piqua shot 50% from behind the arc, as was West Carrollton shot 75% from 3 in that first quarter. Pirates ball to start the second quarter here. And that one is blocked by number 33, Colt Belt.
That high zone that Piqua has been starting to do in towards the end of the quarter, they're doing in the second. They're doing now, and it seemed to stopping this West Carrollton offense.
That foul was on number 0, Dexter Pitts for the Pirates. That's the team's 5th.
Almost paid for that dangerous pass.
Pass into the corner. That one stripped away on the way up. And that one's stolen right back. Out of bounds. It's going to
great hustle defense there by Kevin Davis to get back and stop the fast break layup.
Here you see Davis. Looked like he's trying to direct traffic at the top of the key. Kick back up top to Kamari Davis. shot up. Pitts is going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Foul there on number 20.
Let's say that's probably Cameron Best coming up from the freshman team.
First shot no good by Dexter Pitts.
See a shot from our floor camera. Second free throw is good. Gives Pitts 4 points in the game. See West Carrollton starting to play a little bit of a full court press. Ball poked away from behind and a jump ball.
Ref calling the jump ball right before Pickwick could get the timeout.
That was very close. I thought I heard him call it before the jump ball was called, but referee in the far corner called jump ball.
Great hustle play there by Pickwick, getting the ball back.
Shot skims off the side of the rim. Out of bounds, back to the Pirates. I think that was either 21 William Gillespie or 22 Carson Smith that checked in.
Dexter Pitts draws another foul on the way up.
Fouls on number 33 for Piqua. That is his first. We'll try to figure out who 33 is. Pitts goes 1 for 2 from the free throw line.
West Carrollton back to their full court press. Very defensive second quarter, not a lot of points scored so far.
Pitts all up on the defender. West Carrollton comes away with another forced turnover. And that one is going to be a foul on number 30 for Piqua.
And that is Pitts drawing his third foul on the Piqua Indians.
Take a look in the replay. He smacked his hand.
Gets him with the pump fake and goes up with him.
I guess the only good thing for Piqua is that Pitts keeps missing the front end of the free throws. His last 3 possessions, or 3 trips to the free throw line. He has 6 in the quarter.
Number 10 Gomez coming in for Dexter Pitts.
Piqua trying to get it in.
And that full court trap is working for the Pirates.
Timeout called there by Piqua to save the possession. It'll be a 30-second timeout for the Indians with 4:41 left here in the first half. Tonight's game is brought to you by Minuteman Press of Kettering.
First we have Allie Arnold, Zaire Clark, Serenity Foster, Azaria Jones, Peyton Joseph, Mallory Montgomery, and Lily Parker. The ladies are coached by Paige Horn.
As we are introduced to the West Carrollton JV cheerleaders. It'll be Piqua's ball inbounding right in front of their own bench.
And Piqua creating a play to, smart thing to do than timeout, creating a play to break the trap.
Shot might have been blocked. Ball
Piqua.
almost stolen away.
Now it's Piqua trying to play the aggressive defense.
Three's no good, but I think that was number 21, Brandon Foster, with the putback. That will be Piqua's ball. The ref will change. Inbound goes into number 33, Belt. Feed down low. I think that's going to be the second on number 10 for West Carrollton. Mikey Gomes picking up his second, team sixth.
Piqua is going to inbound it on the baseline.
Inbound goes to number 20, Cameron Best.
Three balls
That
good.
shot at three is up and good. Take a look at that last three here in the replay. Oh, no, actually, this left wide open in the corner as the defender drew everybody in. West Carrollton with a turnover, and it's going to give Piqua the ball right back with 3:40 left here in the first half.
Kamar Davis checking back into the game for James Medicus.
Cross-court pass three is up and nothing but net for the Indians. Back-to-back three.
He was left wide open there at the hash.
Take a look at the replay here. Cross-court pass. And just drills it.
No one even near him.
And there's a steal for the Indians. And he is going to be fouled on the way up.
Drawing that easy foul. Going to get two at the line.
Foul was on number 2, Josh Benson for West Carrollton. His first, team 7th. First one's up and no good for, that is number 3 shooting, so that'll be another number I got to verify at halftime. That one's no good, but an offensive rebound, but turned right over.
Great pass reception by Kamari Davis, but lets it go.
Piqua running back the other way, and Piqua fouled underneath.
Foul
Actually,
on
it was an
Piqua.
offensive foul. The ref says 23 ran right into Benson.
I think that'll be charging there. Trying to draw the foul again, but just ran into him.
That shot.
Davis's signature pull-up mid-range jumper.
That foul was on number 24, Kamari Davis. That'll be West Carrollton's 8th, and that'll be 1-1.
Looks like Davis tripped him as he was trying to go down the sideline.
First one is up and good. Piqua cuts it to a 7-point lead. Second one is up and good. free throw is good. And then there was a foul on number 20 for
I think
Piqua on a hold. That'll be Best's second foul.
Piqua cutting this lead down to 6. Easy
Now,
steal for Piqua defense.
West Carrollton's starting to get a little lazy with their passes. Piqua trying to come back. Cuts the lead to 4.
Great layup there. Just cutting the defense in half.
Shot up, blocked out of bounds. Pitts shot up. And Pitts is going to go to the line to shoot 2 more.
Dexter Pitts has just been making the Piqua defenders just foul him all day.
And actually, Pitts, all of his points have come from the free throw line this half, or this quarter.
Cannot seem to hit that first free throw.
That's the 4th set of the first free throw he has missed. Pitts misses both that time.
Great way to get past the 2 defenders. Just
Layup there, good for number 30. He has 15 points. And I think he's had at least the last 2 or 3 buckets now for the Indians. There's maybe a missed foul called there.
Just dribbling around the entire team. West Carrollton trying to set up a play against this aggressive Piqua defense.
Corner 3 is up and airballed by number 21, Brandon Foster.
That'll be a foul on number 11 there.
That'll be the first on Donovan Taylor. It's 1-1 now for the Pirates.
And Piqua's brought this West Carrollton lead all the way just to 2 points. But West Carrollton will go to the line.
First one is up and no good. Offensive rebound. And Foster's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
That foul will be on number 33.
That'll be his second.
Check it in. Down here. Down here. Hey, white one.
Free throw's good from Foster.
Foster has 6 points, or 5 points now. But another offensive rebound and a foul on number 30. And now it's going to be the double bonus here for the Pirates.
The Pirates have been drawing a lot of fouls from the Indians so far this game. Already in the double bonus.
First one is up and good. And if West Carrollton could hit any of their free throws this quarter, they would be up by a lot more. They're 5 for 15 now in the quarter. Now 6 for 16. Now you see Pirates trying to go back to that trap.
Works
And a
out for 'em.
turnover.
Oh,
Looks like Davis hits the ground hard. A minute 15 left here in the first half. Ball poked away from behind. And Pitts gets another shot to fall. That's his first one from the floor.
his first points not from the foul line.
Now a reach-in foul is going to be called against 24. Second on Davis.
This aggressive Pirates defense showing how aggressive they can be, stacking up a lot of fouls.
Second free throw is up and good for the Indians.
Number 21 checking into the game for number 30.
.55 seconds left here in the first half. Kicks it back up top to Pitts. Feeds it down low to Foster, up off the glass. Foster has 7 in the game. 30 seconds left.
Great pass there by Kevin Davis. And
Drive
Hikwa.
there for number 3 for the Indians. That's his first bucket of the game.
West Carroll's looking to get the last shot of the quarter. Goes in.
Shot there from Kevin Davis Jr. Half-court heave will be short, and that is how the second quarter will end. West Carrollton going into the half leading 33-26.
How do I turn it off? Or do I just keep it going? Here. Here, right? My pectorals. You gotta fix your attitude. Oh.
West
right,
Carrollton's
welcome.
ball to start the second half.
I'll let you know.
West Carrollton holds a 7-point lead, and Piqua forces a turnover on the Pirates' first possession. Talley with the ball. Kicks it up to Weber. Thomas now has it top of the key. Kick out into the corner for Martin. And a jump ball is going to be called.
I'm sorry I didn't sit with you at lunch, Maya.
Inbound goes to Weber. And then clears out the paint, and that's going to be a foul. And that's going to send that is 23. That is going to send 23 to Allen.
23 just drawing the foul on.
It was number 13, Shrivers, for the Pirates. That one rattles home for the first one. Second one rims out. Pitts with the rebound. Turnover there for the Pirates. Thomas gets it up off the pump fake. Thomas has 17 in the game now. Or no, actually, sorry, 19.
West Carrollton seems to starting to get kind of lazy on offense with all these steals that Kevin Davis with the make there, trying to turn it back up.
That shot up and good for Kevin Davis Jr. So there was an intentional foul on number 13 for West Carrollton. And then I believe did he call the technical on him too?
A technical on him.
So that'll be fouls 2, there are 3 and 4. So something must have been said from Shrivers. Thomas misses the first of the technical free throws. Thomas makes the second. And Coach and Shrivers. Coach and Shrivers.
I think it was a double tech on number 13.
Well, and they called an intentional foul, and that is 2 shots as well. I forgot they called the intentional.
So what the ref is saying is that it was an intentional foul, then a technical foul.
Now you see, look, the ref is explaining it to the West Carrollton coach, and then the 5 on the court as well. And if he keeps arguing, he might be on his way to the locker. Okay, he kept it quiet. Now you see he's explaining it to the Pirates varsity coach, Anthony Parker.
A lot of confusion here on the court.
So still 1 free throw here for Thomas. Thomas gets it to fall, and now it will be Pickwa's ball at the side out. And Thomas has, you see Thomas, he has 22 of the team's 32 points.
He's playing phenomenal out here tonight.
Thomas gonna drive in. I'm gonna say Thomas is fouled.
Seems Kevin Davis's arms got hooked in there on number 30.
Foul is on number 3, Kevin Davis Jr., his second.
And gets this, went off his foot.
And the ref gave the JV coach his final warning too. Ball stolen away. Pushed up off the glass, and a foul. So Jones is going to go to the line, complete the three-point play.
Way to finish through the contact there by Bryson Davis. Or Bryson Jones, sorry.
Foul was on number 23.
A good pass by Dexter Piss there, getting it right between the defenders.
That'll be Allen's third. And the free throw is up and good.
West Carrollton needs to start hitting their free throws if they want to increase the lead they have right now.
Thomas out of bounds, back to the Pirates. And Pickwa was able to chip away, I think got it down to 3 points.
West Carrollton trying to build this lead back up.
Was Carrollton able to hit the three-point play last time? Davis pull-up shot out of bounds. It's going to stay with West Carrollton. Kick out, and nobody is there for that pass.
Trying to do a little too much there on the kick-out pass. Sends it right out of bounds.
Pickle trying to get it inbounded. And Pickle will call a timeout. 4:56 left here in the third quarter, and West Carrollton leading by 6.
West Carrollton trying to get this full court press to get back on track working again, and it seems to be for the time being.
And we've already seen one player get a technical foul, and his coach sent him to the locker room for the rest of the game. I don't think I've seen him come back out, so he might be done. That was Shrivers for West Carrollton, and the ref already gave West Carrollton's JV coach his final warning too for arguing with calls. Now Pickwood trying to get it inbounded again. Gets it into Weber.
Right off his hands.
And it's going to go back to the Pirates.
See the full court press working in full effect. Just making them uncomfortable, making them slip up like that.
See, there was a pass that was behind, intended to Thomas. Pull-up shot up. No good there by Davis.
Way to save it.
What a save
Keep the
in
play
the
alive.
corner. Now Thomas, that one tipped out of bounds.
Oh no. Saying it's West Carrollton ball.
The ref said that was West Carrollton ball. You'll see here. Oh, this is going to be the save. Actually, we might be able to take a look at it here. Take a look at it here.
Yeah,
that ball is tipped.
But the ref says West Carrollton ball.
That's a horrible call by that ref. And now the Piqua fans are going to let him have it.
Oh. Offensive foul by Brandon Foster, lowering his shoulder into the defender.
That's Foster's first. Piqua got to get it inbounded. West Carrollton has been able to have trouble getting it inbounded.
Just
up
leave
to
him wide
Weber.
open.
Weber up off the glass. Cuts it back to a 4-point lead.
Maybe starting to find the cracks in that West Carrollton full court press.
Three here by Pitts is up and drilled in the corner.
Find him wide open there. Just breaking down the Piqua defense.
West Carrollton still giving fits to the Indians, trying to get this ball inbounded. Shot no good there.
Great play there by
Floater
Piqua.
Weber.
It's not finished.
Drive in, pull up from the free throw line is good for Kevin Davis Jr. He has 10 in the game.
And Piqua keeps running this play to break the zone. Or the full court press, sorry.
Can't go coast to coast with it. Drive in, behind the back pass.
Oh.
And if he could have hit on that, that would have been an amazing sequence of plays.
Timeout. That would have been an amazing play there if they could just finish it off. Great pass by Kamari Davis.
And it's going to be a timeout, full timeout called by West Carrollton. And you saw he got the timeout called right before he stepped out of bounds. 2:42 left here in the third. West Carrollton calls a full timeout.
West Carrollton started to build their lead back up by 9 points here.
They've been able to stretch the lead back out to 9, so it seemed like that spurt that the Indians went on, got the 2 fouls and 2 shooting fouls, didn't seem to faze the Pirates at all as they've stretched what kind of went back out to. They had a 7-point lead at the half, now it's back to 9. Now it's just about Piqua trying to get a couple stops in a row to get back into this game.
Well, Piqua's seen the start. They're breaking the full court press by getting that center come down, but they're just not able to finish these layups.
And I think coming down the stretch, Piqua's going to have to find somebody else who can score besides Thomas. He has 22 of the team's 34 points. Inbound pass is stolen away by the Indians.
30 Thomas bringing it up. We know we've seen what he can do.
Thomas gets it back from Weber. Thomas through the contact. No, they're going to call an
charge.
offensive foul.
Here.
Take a look at the replay here. Thomas drives in.
Ooh.
And I don't agree with that.
Yeah, that is a close one.
It looked like 24 was still moving his feet, but I guess he got there. And that 3 is good in the corner from Davis.
Kamari Davis drawing the foul and come back on offense and hitting the 3.
Now there's a player down in the corner for Piqua.
And that will be, I believe that's number 30.
It is Thomas, and if he's going to be out for any length of time, Piqua is definitely going to have to find somebody to try to score.
That is a bad, bad sign for the Piqua Indians. The number 1 scorer may be out for the rest of this game.
12-point lead here from West Carrollton. as we get to the end of the third quarter, and we'll see how long Thomas is going to be out.
Piqua Indians need to find a way to score
And there's
points without him.
Quick turnover there for Piqua.
Bryson Jones able to draw the foul.
Foul is on number 3 for the Indians. Tally, that's his second. It's going to send Jones to the line to shoot 2. That one rims out.
33 checking into the game for number 12. And 23 coming in for number 3.
Jones getting ready to shoot his second. Jones makes the second. And you look up on the West Carroll, or on the Stebbins scoreboard side, they only have 10 points total from their 5 on the court.
Looks like the Pirates got the timeout call before Kamari Davis can put that second foot down.
I heard the ref, or I heard the coach yelling timeout before the travel, and it was just a matter of time before the ref was going to give it to him. It'll be inbounded for the Pirates. A minute 47 left here in the third quarter. West Carrollton stretched their lead back out to 13. 3 skims off the rim. But West Carrollton got the offensive rebound. Pull-up shot's no good. Foul's going to be on 21 for the...
Oh.
Actually, I just see Shriver's come back into the game, and I thought Coach sent him to the locker room.
Looks like he's come back in.
But he's going to come back in with 4 fouls as well.
And very dangerous territory of fouling out. Rice comes back in the game.
If you're Pickle, you might try and drive right at him on this possession.
Try to get him out of the game. He's one of West Carroll JV's best big men here, besides Brandon Foster.
Shot is off center there for the Indians. Drive here by Davis. Shot is up, no good. The second shot's nice defense there by Jones, pushing him, or Davis.
Great defense there by Davis, making sure his hands were up. And that could have been a technical there on number 13.
The coach was 3/4 of the way out onto the court trying to get the timeout. You see here, we're actually going to see takes 2 more big steps in.
And
I think
number
that
30.
leaves the Indians with just 1 timeout left for the rest of the game.
And I did just see number 30 check himself back into the game, so it seems like he's going to be able to finish this game for the Indians.
Foul situation, West Carrollton sits at 6. 1 more, and Pickwa's shooting free throws the rest of the game. And then Pickwa's only had 3 fouls called against them, so they have quite a few left to give before West Carrollton's shooting 3. let's see how quickly West Carrollton maybe, or Piqua tries to get back scoring. Has only been able to score 4 points while Thomas has been out, and he comes back in here. And Thomas goes right to the hoop and fouled, and he's down again. Weber,
That'll be a
and an
charge.
offensive foul called against Weber. That'll be his third.
See if he has feet planted here.
Now fans are being ejected.
This game is getting bad. He just knocked them
Now
all
the
the rest.
refs are following.
Looks like this game's gonna get put on pause. And just by that, you can see how heated this game is getting here between Piqua and West Carrollton.
I can say this is a first for me.
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't think I've ever seen a parent being ejected in all my years of watching West Carrollton basketball.
And you get, in your first game, you get fans ejected and fans telling the refs they're going to meet them in the parking lot after the game.
It's been a very eventful first game for me here on commentary, but it has been a fun one.
And we can't finish this game till the second ref comes back in. And there he is. All right, so we are gonna
Piqua playing this
West
aggressive
Carrollton
defense
forces
now.
a turnover. And Thomas might have slipped.
He was trying to get the pump fake and just, I think, slipped on the court. Yeah.
I think Thomas, he slipped there on the last possession. And I don't know, they never did wipe it up. You see, he slips.
But number 33 draws the foul on Dexter Pitts.
Pitts, that was his second.
Both these teams cannot seem to be making their free throws tonight.
No, and it is a completely different game. If West Carrollton they were 6 of 16 in the second quarter from behind the arc, and if they make any of those, it's at least another 7 or 8 point lead.
Okay, the last shot.
1 second left, and they
Can't get a shot
can't
up.
get a shot off. And West Carrollton wins that quarter as well, outscoring Piqua 13-6. And now you see the referee is with both coaches. And I think he just that might have been just a final warning for everybody that any more remarks are made and the game's going to be called.
Now all West Carrollton has to do in this fourth quarter is just keep playing good
And
defense.
I can say that whenever we come and cover a West Carrollton game, it's something unique always happens. Granted, most of the time we've went into double and triple overtime, but not having fans trying to fight. the referees in the JV game.
I've never seen that on varsity, let alone JV. I would never think that would happen.
You could expect this from parents at the varsity level a little bit more than JV, but I guess you see everything once.
By the way, these fans are coached or acting, you'd think this is a closer game than it is. West Carrollton just has to maintain this lead through the fourth quarter.
Right, don't start turning it over. And
that's exactly what they do.
Thomas gets it up and goes and cuts it back to an 11-point lead.
And now start getting lazy here. Just keep doing what you've been doing. Play good defense, you'll win this game.
Kicks over in the corner to Benson. Another turnover, back-to-back for the Pirates. And Thomas is starting to put the team on his back. 26 of the 38 points now belong to Thomas.
Now Piqua starting to play the man defense.
On the defensive end, if you're West Carrollton, don't throw it anywhere where Thomas is because he's picked your pocket the last 2 possessions.
Oh, now B out of bounds.
And that one will go out of bounds.
These passes have just been either off target or stolen.
I tried to get the assist on that one. Curry Thomas inbounds. Drive to the hoop, up and off the glass for Best. Or no, sorry, that's Allen. He has 6 in the game, cuts it to single digits.
You can see West Carrollton starting to get lazy on offense and defense, just letting them get by everybody.
Thomas steals it away, and Thomas is checked into the scorers table.
Gets up though.
That was the second on Davis.
Piqua's entered the bonus, 1-1.
So Pick was shooting free throws at least the rest of the way. Thomas, the ball touched the top of the backboard. That's an automatic dead ball, and they let him try and play for it.
Thankfully goes West Carrollton ways anyway.
7-point lead here for the Pirates. They've turned it over their first 4 possessions here of the fourth.
And now Pickle with the aggressive man defense.
And that's going to be a foul underneath.
Dexter Pitts and Bryson Jones have both done a great job of just drawing these fouls from the Pickle defense.
Fouls on number 20, Best. That's his 3rd. First one is up and good. Is that Jones or Davis at the line? Jones. Second one's no good. Defensive rebound there. 8-point lead here for the Pirates. The Indians trying to get back into this with 5:13 left. Thomas throws a shot up. Foul is on number 4, Jones. That'll be his 3rd, and that's going to put Thomas shooting 2.
Thomas has been scoring so well. The Pirates have to play, very tight defense on him.
And you would think if you're West Carrollton, just double team him the rest of the game so you don't try to give up this lead.
West Carrollton, maybe could go into zone here to finish the game out, but they're going to stick to that very aggressive man defense, and number 30, Cam, is just burning by him every time.
Thomas makes the second.
cut this lead down to 7.
And I'm kind of surprised Thomas is not on the varsity roster.
Pick
The way
almost
he's
kinda
been playing like this, you would think this is like how he plays all season.
never really might have just earned a spot here tonight.
Pull-up jumper there is up and no good. Defensive rebound to Hall. Pull-up shot is up and good. And 5 points now separate the Indians in the tie.
Pickwood just keeps on scoring. West Carrollton has no answer for it.
West Carrollton unable to score yet, and a foul called on number 5 to Neil Johnson.
Bumped him when he was trying to get into the lane.
That's his first, team's 5th.
Pickwood's got to be careful. You don't want West Carrollton getting into the bonus this late into the game.
Actually, that was team 6 for Pickwood, so one more and they will be shooting.
It's off
Free
though,
throws.
rebounds. Again. And there it is. That will get West Carrollton to the bonus.
That puts West Carrollton in a bonus, but I didn't signal if it was 1-1 or if he was in the act of shooting. I guess he'll be in the act of shooting the way. Makes them both. Does Foster. West Carrollton 3 for 3 from the free throw line so far in this quarter. Puts it back to a 7-point lead. Thomas drives, scoop shot. No good. Weber on the
Right,
putback.
rebound, can't finish.
And Thomas is slow to get up again, unless he just chose to roll out of bounds and not get stepped on.
Yeah.
3 by Pitts. Off the back of the iron, but an offensive rebound and the putback for Brandon Foster.
Brandon Foster has been this JV team's best rebounder since the start of the season. You can see why right there.
Thomas splits 2 defenders and is fouled.
Thomas just keeps drawing these fouls, getting back to the line.
The 3rd on Foster. Remind you, tonight's JV game is brought to you by Minuteman Press of Kettering, where they design, print, and promote you. First free throw is up and good for Thomas. Thomas has 28 points in the game. And still 4 minutes left here in the game. Thomas makes them both.
Pirates up 7.
Jones dribbles in, gives it off to Shrivers, and Shrivers is fouled. That one will be on 33. Weber, that's his 4th.
There is no shot clock in Ohio basketball. Do you think West Carrollton should start to use that clock now?
I was thinking they should maybe try and hold it for at least a good 20 seconds, get a for sure shot. But West Carrollton just moving so fast. It's like they're trying to play at Pickle's pace, and West Carrollton's the one up that's up 8 points.
Need to slow it down.
Second free throw is up and good, though.
They're still going with the full court press.
And a turnover there for the Pirates. Up off the glass is up and good for Kevin Davis Jr. Now you got Thomas coming back the other way, splits 2 defenders.
Oh.
And what a circus shot by Thomas.
What an amazing layup, just splitting all 4 of the defenders in the paint.
And it's not many times that you see in a JV game that the player produces more than his jersey total, and when he's in the upper 30s. Now it's an inadvertent whistle blown. You're going to see it all in your first game.
I know. I didn't think this was going to be, JV game especially, was going to have this much action in it.
So no timeout called. West Carrollton inbounding in front of their own bench. Oh, that was almost a travel.
Bryson Jones
Kicks it
saves
back
himself.
down low. And I don't know if they what they call. Oh,
I think that'll be a hold on 33.
All right, and that is it for Weber. He is done.
Piqua's best interior defender and rebounder is out of the game.
Free throw is no good.
West Carrollton
Out
ball.
of bounds. It's going to stay with the Pirates.
Great hustle play by both the West Carrollton and Piqua players there. Piqua cannot foul. They're close to the double bonus for West Carrollton.
Right, and now both teams, Pick was one foul away from calling against them, that both teams will be shooting in the double bonus. But if you're Piqua and you try to extend the game, you would think that fouling would help them. West Carrollton has missed a considerable amount of free throws. Shot is up.
Man. Foul on number 12, Isaiah Martin. And that'll get West Carrollton to the double bonus with 2 minutes left in the game.
First one is up and off the back of the iron for Benson. Second one is up and good though for Benson. Puts it back to a 9-point lead. 2:11 left here in the game.
Near West Carrollton, you got to know who they're trying to give the ball to get them back in this game.
Thomas going to drive all the way. Thomas fouled, and he's going to go to the line. That foul was on number 21, Foster, his fourth. And Thomas has one rim out.
Kamari Davis checking in for Brandon Foster. And Talley going to come in for Johnson on Piqua.
Misses both free throws, but an offensive board. Thomas shot in the corner. His three's no good. Another offensive rebound.
The skirmish for the ball.
Jump ball called before, and I don't see who.
I think that'll go Piqua's way. It'll stay with Piqua.
And yes, it will stay with the Indians. .154 left here in the game. A 9-point lead for the Pirates.
Hipped by Dexter Pitts.
Glad the coach stayed in front of that. I didn't want players diving at me for the ball. We got Thomas set to inbound, gets it in.
Kevin Davis on Thomas. That's been the matchup of the day.
That
And
was
Stolt.
a hard moving screen and a turnover there for Piqua. Up off the glass at the other end.
Just a wide open layup for Bryson Jones after the great defense by Kevin Davis.
Now puts it back at an 11-point lead. Thomas gonna drive in. Thomas has it swatted from behind. Thomas traveled.
You can see Thomas, he's trying to get it all done by himself, but now starting to make some mistakes.
1:28 left here in the fourth, and now a foul on Thomas. That'll be his fourth, I believe, yeah.
Send Kevin Davis to the line.
First free throw's no good there for Davis.
Bryson Jones and Kendall Shrivers coming in for Kamari Davis and Josh Benson. West Carrollton Pirates looking to have their very defensive lineup in for the last minute 24 of this game.
Second one's good, puts it up to a 12-point lead now. Thomas trying to get going. Thomas has it stolen away. Davis up off the glass. And another turnover for Piqua. West Carrollton pushes it up court. And now the home crowd's starting to come alive.
And West Carrollton is starting to pull this game away.
And that will probably be the proverbial fork in it, as West Carrollton or Piqua 3 straight turnovers leading to easy bucket, 3 state layups for the Pirates. And what was a 6-7 point game a minute and a half ago is now stretched out to almost out to a 16-point lead.
These West Carrollton Pirates, they know they're trying to go to Thomas, so they're just taking the ball away from him. It's intercepting these passes just for the easy layups.
Left here in the MVCC Junior Varsity Game of the Week, presented by Minuteman Press of Kettering. West Carrollton holds a 16-point lead and really had just pulled away from it the last couple of possessions. And Piqua almost turns it over again. Piqua got to get across court. Thomas, what a save midair. Thomas got 2 defenders in the air. Corner 3, Gillespie can't get it to fall.
I mean, you could see Thomas trying to put the team on
Up
his
off
back.
the glass. That was Foster. Or no, sorry, Kamari Davis.
Thomas had a man open in the paint, but tried to take it up himself.
Dunk down low. And an offensive foul called.
Dexter Pitts has been drawing in a lot of fouls this game, offensive and defensive.
And that is going to be the 5th on 20, and he's gone.
2 players fouling out for Piqua. Just showing you how well that West Carrollton Pirates have been drawing fouls this game. Referee's talking about something.
And you're all right, good thing.
Deciding possession.
Heads up play by Piqua's assistant coach. Offensive foul and the double bonus does not award you free throws. So West Carrollton's got to inbound it. Dangerous pass backwards underneath their own basket.
I think this is where the Pirates are going to start to.
And it's going to go back to the Indians with 21.4 seconds left.
Not much the Piqua Indians can do at this point.
Get a 3 maybe and just try and cut into this lead.
I mean, down 18, 12 seconds
Thomas
left.
splits 2 defenders, loses the ball. Poked away, West Carrollton steals it. Thomas steals it right back though. And Thomas at the bucket. And he's going to go to the line to shoot the and one, 33 points. Thomas completes the three-point play, gives himself 34 points. And that one is how the
That'll be it.
Junior Varsity Game of the Week will end. West Carrollton wins 65-50, but an offensive onslaught by Thomas for the Indians really kept this one interesting. And Ben, how was your first time?
You know, I think it was very interesting. Had a lot of fun. It was a pretty good game.
Well, we'll be back in West Carrollton in a couple weeks for the Stebbins game. We'll definitely have to have you on then.
Thank you.
Signing off for the rest of Miami Valley Communications crew, Jared Bergstrom, Ben Carpenter. We'll be back for the varsity matchup.
Dot League, we would like to welcome you to tonight's game. The Varsity League prides itself in displaying proper sportsmanship at all times. As a league, we are continually promoting and encouraging sportsmanship to the fullest degree in all athletic competition. Fair play, equitable conduct, and respect for opponents are actions to be demonstrated before, during, and after all sporting events and activities. Remember, athletic events are a learning experience for student athletes. We ask that you be a role model by positively supporting the game's participants. Sportsmanship is everyone's responsibility, so please do your part. We hope that you enjoy tonight's game. Thank you for supporting the schools of Miami Valley League. The officials for this game are Terry Commit, Lionel Offburn, and David Griffin. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, to honor America, can you please stand and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem by the West Carrollton President under the direction of Ms. Laura Bukowski. Number 2, Deshaun Rollins. Also on the guard, a 5'11" senior, number 4, Bryson Rollins. Also on the guard, a 5'10" junior, number 14, Tate Cool. And then at 6'6" senior, number 21, Anson Cox. That finish, short clock. Assistant coach, Marcus Vincent.
right, welcome back inside West Carrollton Gymnasium, inside West Carrollton High School, as we get ready as the 6-10 West Carrollton Pirates are set to host the 13-4 Piqua Indians. Jared Burks alongside Andy Horton for the call. Andy, I think if this varsity game is half as interesting as the JV was, I think we're going to be in for a long night. But real quick, for Piqua, who is somebody that we have to watch out for?
Well, Jared, the guy that we got to watch out for, it's Drayshawn Roberts. He's a 1,000-point scorer. He has college offers from numerous different schools in football and basketball. He scores about 18 and a half a game, and he's just a great basketball player all around. So definitely going to have to watch out for him for the Piqua Indians. How about for the Pirates?
I think for the Pirates, it's going to be number 10, the big man in the middle, Chylan Ingram. He had 5 blocks the last time, comes in leading MVL in blocks with, I think, 36 or 37 on the year, and had, like we said, 5 blocks the last time, and I think it'll be a big difference in this game today.
We had a little bit of a clock issue there to start with, but now we're off and rolling.
Vaughn going to drive baseline. Vaughn has the ability to pull up and shoot from anywhere on the court.
Work hard, Remy!
That ball is out of bounds. Looks like it was a pass on its way to Gilmore, but unable, make that Robinson, but unable to handle it. So Drayshawn Roberts, we're going to get our first look at him tonight as he's going to bring it across the timeline.
And Vaughn intercepts that one and is fouled. And that one is going to be on Drayshawn Roberts.
Drayshawn Roberts coming into this game with a 2.5 assist to turnover ratio. So kind of surprised to see him be so careless with the ball here early in the game.
Vaughn going to pull up from 3. That one is airballed.
Yeah, didn't really run much of an offense right there, just kind of came up and took a shot. I'd like to see him get into something, really run a play or whatnot. But nice job by Bryson Roberts, kind of boxing out, not allowing the Pirates to get a rebound, and now he has the ball going the other way.
Roberts directs traffic, drives into the paint. Gets it back up top. Roberts now down low to number 21, Anson Cox.
Out to Coolman. Coolman's going to drive the lane. Looks like he was trying to pass it, and they're going to call a foul.
Foul is on Ingram.
Inbound to the big man, up off the glass and in. Anson Cox gets a scoring started here tonight.
Piqua leads early, and that is a moving screen. That's going to be a foul on Riley.
A few quick turnovers here, a couple each way. Roberts now going to bring the ball up for the Indians. Uses the screen from Coolman.
Piqua leads 2-0. 6:18 left here as we work on scoreboard difficulties. That 3's no good, but an offensive board poked away. But Piqua saves it, cross-court pass. And I think that was a cleaner pass. He might have been shooting a 3.
Coolman out top. Now over in the corner to Roberts.
Roberts' 3's no good.
0 for 2 from distance here in early going from Drayshawn Roberts.
Down low to Riley. Riley can't get the hook shot to fall.
Tries to go up and under, unable to finish.
Roberts trying to go in on Vaughn, and Vaughn steals it away.
Vaughn, underhand pass.
Ingram fouled on the way up. And that's about as close as you can get without getting a goaltending call.
Chylan Ingram is going to go to the line for his first free throw attempt.
can't get it to roll in. That last foul was on Colton Moore. Hopefully we pronounce that right. Second one is good, though, for the Pirates, and they find themselves on the scoreboard about 2.5 minutes in. Drive in, kick back down the corner to now back up top to Roberts. Trying to feed it down low, ball poked away as Gilmore comes away with it. Kicks it back, Vaughn.
Nice pump fake, steps inside the three-point line, is a little short. Bryson Roberts bringing it back the other way. He's gonna slow up.
Kicks
Now
it back up
his
to
brother.
Bryson.
Coleman's
Loose
gonna have the
ball.
ball knocked away. And
Robinson lays it up, and West Carrollton has their first lead of the game.
Great job by Antonio Robinson. Playing aggressive on the defensive end, able to create the steal and the easy layup.
Inside to Bryson Robertson. That one, I think, might have been blocked from behind by Ingram.
So the first one of the night by Ingram, averages nearly 3 a game this season, Jared.
Well, like we said, had 5 earlier in the matchup this year up in Piqua. Gilmore trying to drive in, pulls up from inside the three-point line. Rebound by Burrow. Roberts down low to Cox. And another block for Ingram.
And another one by Ingram.
And Gilmore swats it out of there. Now you got Robinson, kicks it in the corner. Riley feeds it down low. Back up top, Vaughn's gonna launch a 3 and hits it in the corner.
Nice job there by Vaughn. He's a 33% three-point shooter on the season. He got that one to go. And the Pirates now have a 4-point lead.
Last 6 have gone to the Pirates.
And Jared, we talked to Coach Parker before the game, and he told us that last time the Pirates had to play the Indians, that there was they did a very good job of containing Trayshawn Roberts. He was only 3 of 7 from the floor, but he was 14 of 22 from the free throw line. So far, he's done a pretty good job containing him as well. But if he starts driving and if he's able to start getting a couple calls, it could be a long night of fouls for the Pirates, as we saw quite a few fouls called in our JV game.
I ran out of room on my scoring sheet for player fouls in that JV game. And a turnover here for the Indians.
Antonio Robinson.
Deep 3 from Gilmore. Can't get it to fall.
Roberts gets the
Robert,
rebound.
that's his 3rd turnover in this first quarter.
Attacking the rim, and they're going to call a foul.
And if not, that would have been the 3rd block. That was on number 11, Byron Freeman. Makes the first.
Roberts only a 54% free throw shooter.
Well, as a team, they're 52% free throw shooters. So Piqua, I think they actually are dead last in the NBL in shooting free throws, and so they make them both there. Vaughn gets it in the corner, screen from Ingram, back door to Ingram. Saves it from going out of bounds. Gilmore can't get it to fall, but Vaughn, another offensive board, throws it out of bounds. Ooh. And
they're having a conference, and I was about to say, I was not sure what the refs were looking at, but glad
Especially
to
the
see
one
they
that's
did
under
the
the
correction.
basket. That was right there with the call. And that'll be a foul on Bryson Roberts, his first, team's third. Vaughn can't get the circus shot to fall. And you got to be on your toes and you're sitting down here on the floor. I saw you duck.
I was looking at my
You're
stat
just
sheet.
going to leave me out for that?
I was looking at my stat sheet.
It's a nice shot of our court camera. Screen there by Cox. Corner kick out. Roberts going to launch a three. That one's no
High-arcing
good.
shot.
But Bryson gets the rebound. Drive in, kick over in the corner. Back up top, Roberts going to launch another three. Can't get it to full. Piqua 0 for 4 so far this first quarter from behind the arc.
And that's one thing about Drayshawn Roberts' game that we wish that he could improve. Not a very good three-point shooter, only about 29% on the season.
That kind of makes you wonder. I mean, how did he get to 1,000 points if he doesn't shoot the three ball well?
Just attacks the rim very, very well.
And you see Piqua breaks West Carrollton's press pretty
Into
easily.
Roberts. And that right there just showing you how well he can attack the rim. Drayshawn gets his first bucket of the game to fall.
Now you have Robinson, hands it off to Vaughn. Vaughn trying to get it splits two
And he's
defenders.
going to be stripped. That's Bryson Roberts on the break. And he's going to be stripped.
And missing in point blank range. Now you got the other way. Ingram dribbles out.
Great job by Freeman on the break. Was the man to strip Roberts. The pressure defense coming from Cox.
Vaughn gets it over on the far side of the court. He's going to dribble in, pulls up. Now Vaughn dribbling out with about a minute left, gets it back into the corner. Ball swatted back out though. Robinson has it with a minute left here. .50 seconds left here now. Gilmore trying to feed it down low. And a foul before the shot. That's going to be on 14, Tate Coleman.
Number 23, Joseph Ingram's going to check in for the Pirates.
First time seeing him today, I think.
First time seeing him, but I remember we came here and watched the Pirates a couple weeks ago, and he was a lot of fun to watch. Plays with a lot of energy, a lot of passion.
Gilmore going to drive baseline. Gilmore kicks it down low.
Passes it to Ingram, and that one kind of a little too hot
I was
for
about to say Ingram.
for the big man.
It
Hit him
was
in the
hot
face.
and up in his face. Screen there from Roberts. Corner three is up and no good. That was by,
Rebound by Riley, and now
I believe that
over
was
to Robinson.
Drayshawn Roberts. The Piqua 0 for 5. Vaughn launches a deep three, can't get it to fall. 5 seconds left here for Piqua. Roberts at the buzzer, almost gets it to fall.
Puts up a floater, but it just kind of dies up on the rim.
So 6-6 is at the end of the first quarter. And a very low scoring first quarter. Piqua 0 for 7 from behind the arc. West Carrollton 1 for 3 or 1 for 4. So definitely surprised with how physical this game has been.
Yeah. The Indians, they play really, really good defense, though, Jared, only allowing 47 points per game. So they really did a number there in the first quarter, only allowing 6. I would expect to see a much higher scoring game coming up after this, considering both teams scored nearly 60 a game. But
Great shot of the West Carrollton cheerleaders and pep band. Our game of the week presented by Minuteman Press Kettering. Big thing. Pickwood turned it over 5 times that first quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the start of the second quarter.
and if you're Coach Brett Kopp for the Picklet Indians, you got to be happy that you're sitting there at a tie game after turning the ball over 5 times in the first quarter.
5 times and 0 for 6 from behind the arc. That's not.
Not necessarily a recipe for success, but
I guess in the down and dirty MVL league, the physical game is what's going to be. Cox has it at the top of the key. Roberts thought about a 3. There's going to come one. And that one is up and good for number 14.
Coleman.
Tate Kunal. You take a look at the replay.
As Tate Coolman got wide open.
Riley was fouled.
Pick was number 2, Ray Shaw. The Roberts was 7.
That is the second on Roberts. Riley misses the front end.
Riley short on the second one as well, and it's going to be rebounded by Drayshawn Roberts. Or excuse me, make that Bryson Roberts. Going to toss it down inside to Cox. Now back outside to Roberts. That's Coolman again.
Cox is going to be fouled.
Excuse me, that was Burrower.
Foul is on number 5, Remy Gilmore. His first, team's 5th. Cox misses the first. Cox comes in shooting 48% from the free throw line, so not the best shooting stats. Cox, though, makes the second.
Extends it to a 4-point lead for the Indians.
Vaughn drives in. Floater is too hard off the back of the iron.
It's a little bit
Ingram,
too much
though,
on the
a rebound.
But nice rebound by the big man to get an extra possession here for the Pirates. Roberts looks to excuse me.
Kicks it over to Gilmore. Ball poked away, but rebounded. Gilmore put back is good.
Nice job there by the Pirates, working to get extra possessions, never giving up on the play.
Roberts dribbling to the left side, trying to feed it down low to Cox. Up off the glass. Second one is good.
Really nice defense there by Shylin Ingram, but there's only so much you can do against the big-bodied Anson Cox, my bad.
Vaughn trying to drive in, kicks back up top of the key to Robinson. Robinson just inside the free-throw line, or three-point line, sorry.
Charging violation against Stickler. Referee ball.
Bryson Roberts not too happy about that right there. He wanted a foul call. He thought he was bumped.
Now Robinson bringing the ball up the court. Vaughn takes a break here for the Pirates. Gilmore going to launch a three. Gilmore rattles it home.
He had to use every part of the rim and some of the backboard to get that one to go.
Cuts it to a 1-point lead. Here you take a look at the replay. Gilmore one rattles halfway down and then rolls back in. Cox back up top. Ball stolen away by Robinson. Robinson is fouled.
The foul is going to be on
The foul was on Bryson
Bryson
Second on
Roberts.
Should say Westbrook numbers 0 Robinson.
Robinson comes in shooting 57% from the free throw line.
Number 3, Pickler,
Robinson misses both. Loose ball picked up by Robinson.
So Robinson not able to capitalize on the free throws, but he's able to go back and get a steal. Correct
Pass
his
into the
error.
corner. Roberts kicks it back over top. Now down low to Cox. Cox dribbles in through contact, loses it.
And Cox, he has to go up about a step sooner with that. He tried to back into 3 different defenders, and then
Ingram.
there's just too many Pirates on the inside.
You're right, especially he took that dribble bounce and it allowed another defender to come in. Now West Carrollton stretches it out to a 3-point lead. And that's another pass, high intended to China. Ingram and Vaughn check into the game for the Pirates as now there's a talk between the refs as they warn both Ingram and Cox. Ball stolen away.
Freeman on the attack is going
Out
to be
of
knocked
bounds.
away
It's gonna stay
by
with
Bryson Robinson. Roberts. This whole Robinson-Roberts thing is
I know.
really getting me.
And then there's 2 Roberts on the Indians, and then there's
Careless pass by Vaughn and stolen by Anson Cox. You see Coach Parker down there kind of joking with the ref, trying to get a call. He knew it was not Pirates ball. Roberts looking to inbound.
loose ball.
Over to
Loose
Anderson.
ball.
Anderson's going to hand it
West
off to
Carrollton's
Coolman.
Out of bounds, it's going to go back to the Pirates. Oh, the way the ref pointed, I thought he pointed up the court.
tell you what, Jared, one thing is for sure. Coach Parker absolutely loves coaching basketball. Every time I look down here, the guy's joking around, smiling.
But still here by Pickwa. Nice and out of bounds. It's going to stay with Pickwa. That was a nice steal there by Mickey Anderson.
Yeah, he also always is serious. You know, he can have fun and be serious at the same time. Anderson. Hand off to Kuhlman.
Out of bounds ball. It's going to stay with stay with Pickwa down here. Shot is no good. Cox, ooh, he could have been called for an over the back. Did Ingram just block that? I couldn't tell by
I think he did.
Baseline drive up, and shot is no good by Samson Jackson.
Nice aggressive move there by Jackson. Wasn't able to get it to go, but I like the way he attacked there.
And a jump ball called, and look how I've never seen Parker show that much excitement.
And look here on our MVCC replay. Give it to the big man, Anson Cox, and he is rejected by his counterpart on the other end, Joseph Ingram.
We approach 2 minutes left here in the first half. Gilmore gonna drive. Gilmore launches a three. That one's no good. And a foul call, and they're gonna count the bucket.
And right there, you can just see the explosiveness of Drayshawn Roberts. He just goes the entire distance of the court, running past all of the defenders, through the contact, and with the and one opportunity.
That was on number 11, Kylan Ingram. Robinson pulls up from the free throw line. That is short.
It's been a rough first half for Antonio Robinson.
See West Carrollton back in that full court press. Three on the way, and that one off the top of the backboard. That should have been a blown dead ball. Loose ball picked up by Gilmore. Gilmore drives, kicks back up. Robinson, Vaughn launches a three, hits it. Vaughn, his second three of the game.
And Vaughn, such a good shooter. Great ball movement there by the Pirates. Robinson, the extra pass, finds the open man. Swish.
And the floater there, good by Roberts.
Now things are going
Vaughn's
quickly.
floater, can't go. Vaughn, the offensive board, and he's going to dribble out.
Vaughn resets the offense, uses the screen, attacks the rim, and he's going to lose the ball out of bounds. Indian ball.
Roberts bringing it up court, a lot of contact back and forth. Still, oh, look at Robinson just ripped that one away. Pushes it up to Vaughn. Vaughn blocked at the rim.
Roberts on the attack, pulls up, no good.
And put back there for number one, Colton Bauer.
And Bauer with great plays on both ends. He had the chase down block here on defense. Gets back for the putback
Vaughn
finish
drive.
on the other end.
Counted at the buzzer. Vaughn gives the Pirates a 1-point lead.
And what a finish here to the first half, Jared. As Vaughn puts one in literally at the buzzer.
West Carrollton, 20.
So West Carrollton going into the half, a 1-point lead, 20-19 over the Piqua Indians. And we will be back for the second half of our MVCC Varsity Game of the Week, presented by Minuteman Press of Kettering.
gentlemen, we welcome you back to the second half of this game. The second half. The second half. Start right now.
All right, as we get ready to start the second half here of our varsity game of the week, West Carrollton holds a 1-point lead after a very slugfest first or second quarter there to end the first half. And Tank Vaughn with a buzzer-beating layup.
Jared, we talked to Coach Parker before the game, and he said that going into halftime, the Pirates are 16-1, including this game. So they've been very good in the first half of games, but they've kind of struggled to finish games. So they're going to have to do a better job here in the second half of trying to hang on to this lead.
Gilmore free throw line jumper is no good. And a jump ball will be in favor of Piqua. Or no, sorry, West Carrollton.
Possession. Arrow points to West Carrollton.
Gilmore to inbound.
See Vaughn trying to get open. Vaughn gets open. Vaughn circus shot finish at the rim.
What an athletic move, falling to the ground. Vaughn able to scoop
edit that
thing.
one and send it into Sports Center for a top 10 play tonight. You're going to take a look here at the replay.
Vaughn
gets
job juking out Drayshawn Carter.
Goes up with the opposite hand.
Or Drayshawn Roberts. Risky pass there. Remy Gilmore attacking the rim.
Gilmore, he might have been too close under the rim. Back up to Roberts. Roberts pulls up. His shot off the back of the iron.
Rebounded by Samson Jackson.
Vaughn hands off to Gilmore. Now Robinson. Now you got Jackson here at the top of the key. He's going to dribble out, and I think West Carrollton might like that. Jackson on him. Foul is on number 21. Hanson Cox, that's his first, team's first of the half.
It's a little bit of a shove.
And West Carrollton's going to call a quick 30-second timeout.
A little bit of a shove that Cox gave Ingram as he was attacking the rim there. Got the foul call. The Pirates hold a 3-point lead right now. Drayshawn Roberts with 9 points in the first half. Going to be interesting to see his impact here in the second. The Pirates did a much better job not fouling him, not giving him nearly as many free throw attempts. Like we said earlier, 22 in their first meeting this season. I think maybe 4 in the first half of this game.
Maybe. And then you see Piqua's coaches starting to complain about the fouling or not fouling calls on ends. And I tell you, varsity referees will not put up with that. They will put a stop to that real quick. And I think if it continues, you might be seeing a technical foul called.
Jackson gets the inbound. Gilmore now with the ball.
Gilmore gives it to Vaughn. That's kind of a forced pass there.
They're trying to do a dribble handoff, and it was deflected by Roberts.
Roberts gives it off to Cox. Gets it back in the corner. Top of the key, and Bryson, what a little bit of English on that to get it to roll in.
A beautiful shot there by Drayshawn Roberts. English, yeah, all the English you could use on that shot. Did you see it go up and off the glass and just barely spin in?
Jackson's pull-up jumper's no good. Roberts pushed up court, gives it off to Knox. Knox misses off the back. Roberts aboard, and one foul is going to be called.
And you can see in the fast break, Roberts, the unselfish play, hands it off to Cox. Cox unable to get it to go, but Roberts gets the rebound, cleans it up for his teammate, and has a chance for an extra one at the line.
Gilmore tagged for his second foul there, team's first of the half. Trayshawn misses the free throw, out of bounds. I think it's going to stay with pick. Like one ref was standing in my way. But I don't think Trayshawn has made a free throw yet.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier, 54% free throw shooter. He really struggles there at the line sometimes.
A lot of physical contact. Riley comes up with a turnover, picks it up to Ingram. Ingram can't finish at the rim. Second foul and count it. And I believe that's Robinson.
Yes, that is Robinson.
Oh, Robinson.
Nice job by Ingram using his body, his size, go up, not able to finish the first time or the second. And to be honest, I think the foul might have came from Ingram. But they're going to tag an Indian with the foul.
Colton Booker will get his second.
Shooting the line for West Carrollton, number 0, Antonio Robinson.
Every once in a while, you can get lucky with friendly fire.
Robinson makes the free throw. Roberts down low to Cox. Ball hit, stolen away there by Jackson.
The Pirate press really causing issues for the Indians right now in the early
Vaughn
going of the
gonna
third.
launch a three. Can't get it to full. Ingram the rebound, and he is fouled. That'll be the second on Cox.
Strong board there by Ingram, flying up there amongst the trees. A lot of contact.
His second, team's second. Excuse me, team's third.
West Carrollton gets it into Riley. Riley feeds it back out to Robinson in the corner. Ingram can't get it out, gets it back up to Jackson. Riley feeds it down low to Ingram. Ingram working on, and Cox pushes him from behind.
Ingram, the pump fake, he was able to get Cox up off of his feet, up into the air, and then, I mean, he had nothing else to do but to come down on the back of Ingram.
That'll be his third. And if you would think if he would be coming out, not to pick up his fourth, but West Carrollton, or Pickle doesn't really have much height behind him.
And Cox, he's their second leading scorer, one of the most important players on this team. Nice job there by Bryson Roberts. Get in there, get the steal. And then drawing the contact there against Antonio Robinson coming up the floor. It's going to be the second for Robinson.
Number 12, Roman Medley.
You're going to have number 12, Roman Medley, check in. He played in the
Ball is
JV game.
inbounded to Drayshawn. He's going to hand it off to Bryson.
Roberts going to drive in. Roberts kicks out in the corner.
Finds
Three on the
Kuhlman.
way. Kuhlman, a little bit too much on that one.
Now Robinson brings it up the floor for the Pirates. On the attack through
Robinson,
three defenders.
A little bit too much off on it. Vaughn comes away with the loose ball.
Uses
Vaughn's
the
going
screen
to
by
drive
Ingram.
in. Vaughn's floater's up and good.
And Vaughn's so crafty when he gets in the lane, finding ways to score the ball.
Ingram intercepts that pass.
That was a bad pass there by Roberts.
Robinson feeds it down low, and a foul going to be called, I believe, on Medley.
Number 12, Roman Medley, his first.
Remy Gilmore is going to come in for Samson Jackson for the Pirates. Looking for Tank on the back screen, unable to get it.
Robinson,
They're going to call a double dribble. And the contact there as Robinson was trying to drive, kind of forced him off balance and
Pickle's
forced him
gonna
into
call
the
a
double dribble.
Timeout.
3 minutes and 12 seconds remaining here in the third. 4-point lead for the Pirates.
And I'm kind of surprised Cox just checked back into the game for Piqua. You would think you would leave him on the bench a little bit longer with 3 fouls, with how physical and how much West Carrollton's driving into the paint.
But at the same time, he's such a needed presence in there that you almost can't afford to not have him in there on the court. Tonight's game is brought to you by Minuteman Press of Kettering. We design, print, and promote you.
Like you said, a 4-point lead here for the Pirates, but the way that Piqua's coaching staff is kind of coaching this game, it's like they're being blown out with. I mean, you don't see any energy coming from the bench. You don't see, I mean, Kopp is just really sitting here on the court or in his chair, not really trying to pump his team up. And what a 4-point lead for the Pirates, and what could be a lot worse if West Carrollton could hit their threes.
So Roberts is going to get the ball out of the timeout. Guarded by Robinson, forcing his way up the sideline. Going to get it inside. Colton Bauer is going to go to the free throw line.
That'll be the second on Ingram. Pickle misses both. Riley with the board. And now Robinson's going to push it up court. Robinson dribbles, goes to the court. Gilmore picks it up.
Got a little too fancy there with the dribble.
What a shot there by Remy Gilmore.
And Remy Gilmore just with a little flip up and in between the defenders.
Oh my God.
As we take a look on the MVCC Game of the Week replay.
With how
Lost the defenders, the sleeve splits the defense and just up and under the hand of the outstretched
defender. With how everybody let him go through, I thought a foul was called, but he just, like you said, flicks it up. That'll be the third on Ingram.
7 for number 10 and number 23, West Carrollton, Joseph Ingram.
West Carrollton trying to force a deep pass in. Roberts feeds it down low. Cox blocked, and Ingram's going to be charged for the foul.
That is his first of the game. And Ingram in limited minutes has come in and played good defense. Got a couple of nice rebounds, a block or two, a nice spark off the bench for the Pirates.
Cox makes the second one. Vaughn pulls up from 3 off the side of the rim.
Just short.
Roberts going to pull up from 3 in the corner, no good. But an offensive rebound for Cox. And a block by Ingram.
Ingram just threw Roberts to the ground. It was like the ball never came out of his hand, pretty much stayed attached the whole time and just.
Ingram with another block down low, and then Cox just picked up his 4th foul.
And That puts Piqua in a tough situation.
Team 6. Number 21.
Cox not very happy with the call as he takes a seat on the bench.
Vaughn gives it over to Gilmore. Gilmore cross court to Robinson. Vaughn's going to launch a three, and he traveled before he shot.
Tough break there for Vaughn.
I think Vaughn trying to question the ref, like, how did I travel? But he must have drugged that pivot foot as he went through. Kick over in the corner. Back up top to Roberts in the corner. I think this might be an advantage there. Roberts.
And
I think Ingram still might have got a finger on that, but still goes through the contact.
So good at getting to the rim, so fast, attacking.
And a charge called the other way.
Vaughn. Just a little too late getting in there. The defender was able to get himself set. Tough call for the Pirates.
Three-point lead here for the Pirates as we approach the end of the third quarter. Outlet pass up to Robinson. Robinson looking to drive in. Robinson Euro step. Can't finish at the rim.
Going to be rebounded by Kuhlman. He's going to hand it off to Roberts.
Roberts going to drive in. Roberts off the back of the rim, no good. Offensive board and the putback, and a 1 point lead now for the Pirates.
Bauer, nice job, able to clean up the glass, get the putback, make it a 1 point game.
Gilmore drives, and Gilmore another circus finish. 12 seconds left.
And Remy Gilmore has been put on a clinic here in the third quarter of just circus shot after circus shot.
I don't think the ball's going to come out of Roberts' hands. Roberts going to drive in. Shot up and gets it to fall.
The floater. Tough finish there by Drayshawn Roberts. He had 8 there in the third quarter, and the Pirates are going to enter the fourth quarter with a 1 point advantage.
What a finish there by Roberts.
Talk about an exciting third quarter there. Back and forth scoring.
Tonight's MVCC Varsity Game of the Week is brought to you by Minuteman Press of Kettering, where they design, promote, and print and promote you. But as we go into the final quarter, West Carrollton a 1 point lead. What do the Pirates have to do to protect that lead?
Well, Jared, I just think you have to play smart with the basketball. You have to make good decisions. Coach kind of told us that they struggled with turnovers in the second half of games and, just really playing their game. So you just got to stay to the game plan, play Pirate basketball, stay, discipline, press defense, keep making your opponents make mistakes. That is what the Pirates are great at doing. They're so athletic. They're so good at just getting in passing lanes and causing turmoil for the other team. So if they're able to keep the defensive intensity up, I think the Pirates should be able to get out of here with a win tonight, Jared.
We've talked all game about how much of a defensive battle this is. Moeller just beat St. X 31-29 in a very defensive battle in the GCL down in Cincinnati.
Are you sure they weren't playing football? They weren't scrimmaging a little early?
Yeah, a little early.
Kick to the corner.
That was tipped. The ref
Sampson.
White right on that says it was tipped.
Intercepted by Vaughn. Vaughn on the attack.
Vaughn's up off the glass.
Euro steps around Roberts and gets the finish. 3 point lead for the Pirates. See Vaughn Vaughn with the little Euro step, get behind the defender and put
And
it
another
in.
turnover.
And Vaughn with another steal now.
Vaughn
Pushing it
pushed it
on
up court
offense.
quickly, and he was fouled and can't finish at the rim, but he's going to go to the line to shoot two.
Foul was on Pickles number 2, Trayshawn Roberts. His third.
And I don't know about that foul call there.
Shooting at the line for West Carrollton.
At least from my angle, I didn't really see much contact with Roberts
Then
and Vaughn.
the next tweet is Urbana beat Benjamin Logan 72-25. So there is some offense in Ohio tonight.
There you go. Vaughn knocks down the first free throw. And knocks down the second one, makes it a 5-point Pirate lead. Roberts gonna bring it up. Gonna hand it off to Drayshawn. Being guarded by Jackson. Now over to Bryson.
Roberts trying to get some separation. Roberts kicks it back up top to
That's Kuhlman.
and a travel called. And
Coleman looking to hand it
I
off
think
to Roberts, and the defense was swarming. Unable to make the handoff, so he drags his foot.
I think there might have been a little bit of a push from Gilmore that wasn't seen. 5-point lead here for West Carrollton. There's 6.5 left in the game. Gilmore gonna launch a three. Gilmore buries it over in front of the student section. Gilmore with 12 points in the game. I think that's the tied with Vaughn for most. Roberts, his three's no good, but an offensive kick out. Out of bounds, stay with the Indians.
Gilmore deflected it out of bounds.
Now here is one that I don't know if I agree with. You're bringing in Anson Cox with 4 fouls with 6:08 left in the fourth. If I'm Pickle, I would have liked to hold him maybe at least another 2 minutes of game time.
Yeah, but the lead is now ballooned to 8. If you're the Indians, you might be thinking you're starting to run out of time. They go straight inside to the big man.
3 here for Pickwa. That one banks in.
Bank is open on a Friday night. That one rattles in.
Mickey Anderson kicked back out to Ingram. Ingram trying to back his way in. Bingham had it knocked away. And I
Able to save
felt
it, but
for that
intercepted by
cheerleader as
Roberts.
England was coming down on her. Roberts finishes up at the rim, and just like that, a quick 5-0 run by the Indians. Roberts 19, and Pickwa down 3.
And that right there is why you got to bring your big man back in. He's a good decision maker.
Roberts can't finish at
Great
the rim.
defense there by Gilmore. Goes straight up, doesn't give the refs anything to
Gilmore,
call.
Riley, 3 on the way. Riley off the front of the iron. Vaughn fighting for a loose ball. Bodies on the floor. Timeout called by the Pirates to save the ball.
Great job there by Coach Parker getting the timeout in.
So 5:06 left in the ball game. West Carrollton a 3-point lead, 38-35.
And this right here is what Coach Parker was telling us about, the ability to finish games. It really hasn't been there this season. They've dealt with a lot of injuries, but you know, he said that that's not an excuse for this team. He holds his team to high standards. And so a 3-point lead with 5:06 remaining.
Looking at up and down Pickwa's scores from the season, they are at their low when they lost to Butler the first game of the season, 50-35. But since then, they had 34 against Tecumseh, but they won that 55-34. But other than that, 36 is the most they've put up in a loss. And looking on the Pirates side, they have, talk about one possession games. They lost to Troy 63-60. They lost to Piqua 57-54. They lost to Washington Courthouse 56-54. So a lot of one possession games here for the Pirates. And Vaughn, three in the corner.
And Vaughn, that's at least his third three of the night. And man, when he gets it going, he is such a good shooter. The pump fake gets Roberts going by and then makes it in the eye of the other Roberts.
Drive in by Drayshawn. Shot up and it rolls off the rim. West Carrollton has numbers. Gilmore, Vaughn launches another three. Oh, that one was halfway down for the Pirates.
Rebound by Cox. They're
It's
going
going
to
to be
call.
the second on Vaughn. And that's going to be the 1-and-1. Both teams in the bonus now the rest of the way.
And that's a foul that you don't need if you're the Pirates and Vaughn. You know, he's just kind of trying to play physical defense and fights around the screen 94 feet away from the basket.
Well, maybe this might work out in West Carrollton's in favor. They a sub-53 shooting percentage team from the line, and that one's out of bounds. Oh, no, they're going to call a foul.
The foul.
That is going to be the fourth on Ingram.
Number 11 of West Carrollton, 5 and 3, his third.
Or no, sorry, his third.
Kings 8, we are calling the situation. 1-1 at the line.
And that's actually on Byron Freeman.
Free throw is no good. Piqua missed their last three free throws. And you heard Coach Parker for the Pirates yelling at his team, it's the 1-and-1, box out.
And, you know, not being a good free throw shooting team really hurts you in close games like this because, you know, 1 or 2 points could make all the difference. And missing so many free throws.
They've
really
missed
come back
7
to
tonight,
bite
the
you.
Indians have. Up court to Roberts. What defense there by Gilmore.
Gilmore able to get back and knock it out of bounds, but they're going to say it's off of Gilmore.
Ingram going in for Ingram, and I mean just
Stuffing in. West Carrollton, number 23, Justin Ingram.
and a block there by Gilmore. Gilmore blocked it. Roberts guarded by Robinson. Three in the corner. Roberts drills it.
And that was Bryson Roberts' first make of the entire game. Couldn't have come at a better time for the Indians.
Gilmore. Backdoor to Vaughn. Vaughn floater, count it, and one.
Tough finish there for Tank Vaughn, driving into the teeth of the defense.
The foul is on Pickles, number 1.
Puts it up, and Bauer, all the contact in the world there as Vaughn crashes to the ground. No good on the free throw. Drayshawn brings it up for the Indians. He's going to pull it back out now.
Trying to feed
Inside
it
to
down low to
Cox.
Cox. Corner three is up and good.
Mickey knocks down a three. Mickey Anderson, rather, knocks down the three.
Cuts it back to a 2-point game. Rob Anderson has hit 2 threes in this quarter. Down low. Roberts goes around the screen from Ingram. Roberts Oh, thought he lost on the way up, but it's going to be a foul on Gilmore. That'll be his third.
There's a foul on
The
the
mistakes starting to pile up here in the fourth quarter for the Pirates.
Rookie Gilmore, stepping in. For West Carrollton's number 23, number 10, Carla Ingram. Shooting for Pickwa, number 4, Wesley Roberts.
Roberts gets the first to fall.
And now the game is tied 43-all with 2.5 minutes remaining.
I don't think it's a good time to bring up that the last 3 games we've done here at West Carrollton have all gone into overtime. And with it being 9:30 at night, I don't want this game to go to overtime. But the way that this team, it's like neither team can really get out ahead by more than 4 or 5 points, and then the other comes back. And I mean, tied at 43, under 2.5 left in the game. Both teams are in the bonus.
You're maybe doing a little bit of foreshadowing, eh? What has been a great game so far.
You take a look at both huddles. Actually, we're just going to take a look at the Pickwa huddle. Brought to you tonight's MVCC Varsity Game of the Week, brought to you by Minuteman Press of Kettering. It will be Pirates ball. 2:27 left here in the game. Tied at 43. Possession arrow is in favor of West Carrollton. That could become huge down the way.
Ingram's able to use his pivot foot and find some space. And
how did
put it
Ingram
up.
even get that shot off?
There's not a lot of room there.
Puts them back up 2. And a travel on Knox.
And Anson Cox is just in disbelief at the call.
Vaughn. Driving in Vaughn. Lost it, and it goes out of bounds. Stay with West Carrollton. West Carrollton is going to call one of its 3 remaining timeouts.
Full timeout, West Carrollton.
It's going to be the full timeout here for the Pirates. Up 2, well, 1:45. If you're West Carrollton, I think you've got to go to either Gilmore or Vaughn on this possession. You called a timeout, obviously, to draw something up, inbounding underneath your own basket. And I think it's got to go between one of those two, the 2 leading scorers.
Yeah, I think that you're probably correct there, Jared, with your assessment. Both of those guys have been able to get just about anything they want here tonight, specifically in the second half. Both of them done a great job scoring. And if you're the Indians, who is it that's going to be the guy that tonight to step up to help Drayshawn Roberts? He's been doing it all so far, 19 of his team's 43 points.
Well, we saw Caden Thomas score 38 points in the JV game by himself in a losing 65-50 attempt. So we shall see how the last 1:45 in regulation go here. Vaughn gets the inbounds and throws it away. That's the Pirates' first turnover of the quarter.
Roberts uses the Cox screen.
Look at the defense by Gilmore there, not allowing. That was number 3, Anderson. Back to Cox. And an offensive foul, and the big man just fouled out.
And there's a foul on number 21. That would be his 5th foul. He's out of the game.
And Anson Cox just in utter disbelief.
I don't know who is.
And that is going to be it tonight for Anson Cox. Finishes with only 6. He averages about 11 or 12 a game on the season, so a tough night for the big man.
A minute 16 left, a 1 possession lead here for the Pirates.
You always got to love it when a home team plays hit the road jack for an opposing player getting thrown out.
Vaughn, 59 seconds left. West Carrollton, can they hold it for a minute 15? And no, there's going to be a foul.
Foul is on number 3, Nikki Anderson. Is first.
That's the double bonus here for the
Pickle coaches just shouted out which Pirates they intend to try and foul.
I think our microphone's going to pick up what the coach said. They want to foul Robinson, Ingram, and Freeman. Now Pickwood trading offense or defense for offense now, trailing by 3. Gilmore makes them both. 4-point lead, 54.2 seconds left. Now if you're Pickwood, do you go for a quick 2 or do you try and force a 3?
I think you got to try and go for a quick 2, only shooting about 30% from 3 on the season.
Roberts, it rims out.
You're not really going to get a much better shot right there if you're Drayshawn Roberts. He's able to use his body, create a little bit of space, puts up the open jumper, and just not able to get it to fall, rims out.
Shooting for West Carrollton, number 10.
Well, Pickle got it. They want the one they wanted to foul, but 41.3 seconds left. 4-point lead now. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Makes the first. Takes them both.
Clutch free throws down the stretch here for the Pirates as they look to ice the game.
Roberts almost loses it. Roberts fouled on the way up.
I believe that one is going to be on Kalen Ingram.
And now Nick Bonus shooting for Pickle, number 2.
That's going to be his 4th foul of the game.
Roberts makes the first.
Number 14, number 12, Roman Bennett.
Do you miss on purpose and hope for an offensive board? Never mind.
Well, I was going to say that they have a hard enough time making them to begin with.
So would it have been a miss on purpose?
Would have been probably too easy to miss on purpose.
Timeout called by Pickle. If they would have missed that on purpose and could have got the offensive board, I would have traded the 2 for 1, and it would have been a 1-possession game. And then you try to foul either 0 or 10 or 11, or try and trap. We haven't seen Pickwell without Cox in. I don't think it's going to be easy for Pickwell to try to trap. .7 seconds left. 49-45 lead the West Carrollton Pirates. So this is about the most pressure we've seen Pickwell put up all night. Pickwell tried to trap.
Gilmore with the ball.
Foul is on Pickwell's number 1, Colton Booker, his second.
Foul is on number 1, Booker, his 4th.
West Carrollton, number 5, Remy Gilmore.
Four-point lead here for the Pirates. Gilmore just made both the last time. Gilmore makes the first.
Substitution coming in for Pickwell's number 12, number 14, Tate Court.
Gilmore makes them both. Puts it up to a 6-point lead, and West Carrollton, I'm surprised not putting any pressure up on the inbound pass. Roberts launches a 3. That one rims out. Loose ball picked up by the Indians, blocked by Ingram. 9.7 seconds left. It's a 4-point game. You gotta either hold them to a 5-second call, and then you got to hope you get fouled making a 3.
Yeah, not quite over yet, but time is starting to run out for the Indians. Especially, like we've kind of talked about a couple times, a team that doesn't shoot the ball from 3 that well. Scored that. And looking at the stat sheet, they don't necessarily have anyone that shoots the ball that well from 3 either.
.7 seconds left. West Carrollton a 4-point lead, and really all they've got to do is just get it inbounded. Fouled immediately. Gilmore has made the last 4. Only 0.6 of a second came off.
And I do not remember how many points Gilmore had at halftime, but I don't think it was more than like 4.
He was under. I think he might have only had like 5 or 6, so 10 here in the second half at least. Gilmore makes the first. Gilmore misses the second. 5 seconds left. Pickwell not being able to get up court, forces a half-court buzzer beater, and that one is going to do it in our MVCC Varsity Game of the Week. West Carrollton wins 52-47 over the Pickwell Indians. I think it's no brainer. Our player of the game is going to be Tank Vaughn with a 21-point performance. And
a great game from Vaughn, and then also
Riley in an accompaniment.
Yeah, Remy Gilmore also having a
Gilmore,
great game. As the Pirates are going to get out of here with a 5-point victory, Jared.
We're going to try and see if we can pull Coach Parker, maybe get a post-game interview. Parker's going to go in the locker room, so we're going to, never mind, we want the highlights anyway.